Hi guys, so in this video I am gonna explain why your bore size doesn't matter. I'm gonna explain what does matter. Some people are borderline religious about this subject, but I'm gonna press on. This is a barrel, this is a barrel cutaway, a BB, and the BB goes down here. Of course the bucking is up here and it would have applied backspin. Backspin is what makes your BB fly flatter and straighter and further. You can see a lot of videos about that. But it goes down here. So a quick note, I use HPA a lot. So if I use a wider bore barrel, if I went from a 6.01 to a 6.1, I will up the PSI to have the same FPS. It's just how I do it. If you have an AEG, change the spring, yeah. So when it goes down here, people almost exclusively in Airsoft talk about the Magnus effect because that's what makes the BB fly further. But what happens inside the barrel is something called Bernoulli's principle. I'm not gonna go into it because it's super nerdy and you don't want to hear that. There's also something called the Coanda effect that's also in play inside barrels, but that will be a way too long video. I can make it if you want, but yeah. Bernoulli's principle state that if you have a spherical object inside a tube, it will always self-centralize. That is the down low. There's a lot more to it, but that is how simple I can actually put it. It will always make sure that if you have an air pressure here and an atmospheric pressure here, you always have this centralized inside the barrel. So if you do this, it will still just be here. And some people say, oh yeah, but that doesn't make any sense. It will just fly up and run on top of the barrel. We're gonna talk about that in another video, but for this one, it will stabilize it. The pressure going under it, from the pressure coming from here, it will self-centralize. So what does matter in your barrel? I actually prepared something for this video, believe it or not. Is the bore quality. This is my attempt of making a bad bore quality. So the principle in play here would say that the bore will always be stabilized in the middle. So if you have inconsistencies, that being a bent or misaligned barrel or actual grooves from the manufacturing process that has not been polished out, this will go here, and it will be very unstable. So what you want in a barrel, it doesn't really matter if it's 603 or 601 or 605 or even 6.2, that are very wide. I tried those ones. I need to try them again sometime because the results wasn't like, I couldn't make anything out of them, but I'll try again. So the bore quality is what makes a barrel. And yeah, there's a lot of factors like the length of barrel and everything like that. But the bare bone core, the quality, nothing else. The quality of this bore inside. That's the only thing that matters. I know it's a bold statement, but it's a statement that is founded in some form of fact and reality because this is just how it is. So yeah, of course some people are gonna say, if you just take a normal barrel again, just turn it around. Oh, I could have done this just. That, oh yeah, in my shooting test, I experience a lot more accuracy with the higher ball barrel, the bigger ball barrel. Like that's also why there's made these 6.2 barrels and stuff like that. What most people don't tend to realize is it's a static test. You have it in a vise, you have it on a tripod, you have it on something, and you're stable. So if your barrel bore is perfect, and the only thing you tested it against, like you went out and bored, I can't remember who made these 0.2s. Doesn't matter, but it was actually a quite good company that made the 6.2s. it's the bore quality. And the fact that you're steady makes this not have any other parameters affecting it. So it will self-centralize in the barrel, and if the barrel is perfectly polished and straight, yeah, you will yield results that are very good. But most people run around with their guns. So if you run around and spamming triggers and being like with adrenaline, you're gonna have an effect on this, because you move the barrel up and down, and the BB has to re-centralize itself in the barrel when you're shooting. So having a big bore when you're running around, at least I found it not to be that consistent. Even I tried in a static test, just really slightly moving it around, and you can tell it. You can actually tell that it gets more inconsistent. It's more vibrations, so yeah. But so when you're running around, I tend to find that the 6.03 or 6.01 actually is quite good. You would see them marketed as, oh yeah, it's very high precision or something. What it actually is, what it is that you can have not trash barrels, but not that great barrels, but these mad balls, these are 6.01. I believe this is 6.01, but you have other that's 6.01 that's coated. And when you're running around, this would have a lot faster reaction time, self-centralizing, because then it gets a low pressure and a high pressure, and it will be very much faster to accommodate for the vibrations you put on it. Despite this, it would not. So hopefully it was not too nerdy, but I can make videos more technical if you want, or go into the BB on top of the barrel kind of situation. Just let me know. You guys are great in the comments, so keep it up and see you next time.